I was just getting home from work, pumped to make my favorite cocktail, the Caesarino, when disaster struck. I was out of Motts Clamato. No! So I decided to do what every good Canadian would and lean on my neighbor. Hey, I'm your next door neighbor, Jeremy. I was just wondering if I could borrow some...
Sugar?
Actually, I was wondering if I could borrow some Motts Clamato juice.
Really?
I actually need it because I was going to be making my famous Caesarino with 4 ounces of Motts Clamato, 2 ounces of tequila, a dash of Tony Chachere's, a dash of Worcestershire, a squirt of fresh lemon juice, and some Tabasco chipotle. I'm going to shake that up, strain it out, and pour on my 4-herb mixed foam. I'm then garnishing it up with a giant jumbo prawn, and then some smoked salmon with chèvre, avocado, tomato, and zebra daikon surfing on a tortilla chip. Yummy.
I do have a bottle of Motts Clamato, but I'm taking it up to my cottage to make my dill pickle Caesar. With 10 ounces Motts Clamato, spoonful of horseradish, handful of sliced cucumber, handful of dill pickles, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 green onion, and a sprig of fresh dill. Then I'm gonna let it sit and infuse for 24 hours. Once that's infused, I'm gonna make my cocktail with 1 ounce of Stoli vodka, a dash of Worcester, a dash of aromatic salts, Clamato rimmer, some garlic Tabasco, with 5 ounces of infusion, and finish it off with a fresh squirt of lemon.
Wow, that sounds like an amazing recipe.
Well, yours sounds good too.
Thanks for the Motts Clamato.
You're welcome. Okay, so Jer and I do tons of cooking together, tons of different venues and menus and cocktail pairings with food. One of the dishes we made today for you were some great bed of crispy fries. We have a nice skirt steak on top. We used our Clamato and a nice soy reduction to layer on top of it. We also have our injected tomatoes with Clamato juice and topped with a wasabi paste. Jared, do you want to show us how to make those tomatoes?
Totally. So basically what we've got here is we decided instead of using vodka all the time, we're using a nice cold draft sake with Motts Clamato juice, some Tabasco, as well as some horseradish, and of course a little bit of wasabi paste. This gives a really nice sort of fresh flavor to it, and it works really well with the soy and Clamato reduction. So what you want to do is take some organic, I always prefer organic, we always prefer organic, cherry tomatoes, and we're going to inject them and then seal it up with a little bit of wasabi paste. So this puts a little smile on it and it caps it up. Now of course they're round, so you want to make sure that you've got a nice bed to be able to put them on. So we put them on a nice bed of kosher salt. That way it sits up nicely and it looks great. So you're getting your veg, you're getting your meat, Clamatos and all of it. It's an amazing meal.
It's delicious.
It is delicious. And like all great Caesars, you always need great complementing flavors. And that's why we should be your ambassadors. We complement each other incredibly well. We work together well. And even though Kate needs a little more seasoning sometimes, that's why we've got a little bit of red Himalayan salt to put over top.
Cheers to Canada's national cocktail.
And cheers to Canada's original cocktail mix.
Cheers, Motts Clamato.